I found my husband's exit strategy folder on our shared computer. The night I found out my husband was planning his life without me, I was trying to print boarding passes. Our home printer had been acting up, so I went to the shared desktop in the office. We barely used it anymore. It was mostly for taxes and random documents. I clicked into the documents folder and saw a new one I didn't recognize. Taxes_2026. Boring name. Recent date. I opened it without thinking. Inside were subfolders: budget, solo, apartment options, and one that made my stomach drop: exit strategy. For a second, I actually thought it might be about his job. Layoffs were happening at his company. I clicked it, already half distracted, then froze. First file: asset division, draft. Second, conversation script. Talk with Emma. My name. My hands went cold. The script was written like a speech. Emma, I care about you deeply, but I've realized we want different things and I've been unhappy for a long time. It went on for 3 pages. Phrases like, I've already found a place to stay and I think a clean break is best. We just celebrated our 5th anniversary. 2 weeks earlier, he'd booked a weekend getaway for us. He'd kissed me goodbye that morning like normal. I opened the budget file. It had 2 columns: current joint and post-separation me. He'd listed his projected rent, groceries, even a line item for therapy after separation. Under my name, assume she keeps house, car, most furniture. There was a spreadsheet tracking the value of our joint account over 3 months with notes like wait until bonus hits and move half to new account before convo. My first instinct was denial. Maybe it was some exercise from therapy, but he wasn't in therapy. Maybe he wrote this during a rough patch years ago, except the file dates were from last week. I heard the garage door. He was home. I minimized the window, hands shaking so badly I clicked the wrong thing twice. By the time he walked in, I was staring at the printer setting screen like that had been my only focus. He kissed my cheek. Hey, you get the passes printed. I heard myself say, not yet. The computer's being weird. My voice sounded normal. My heart was pounding so hard I felt it in my ears. He changed into sweats and started talking about his day, a stupid meeting, some coworker drama. I watched his mouth move and all I could see was exit strategy. At dinner I couldn't eat. He noticed. You okay? You look pale. I blurted. Are you happy? His fork paused midair. Yeah, long day, but yeah. Why? I stared at him, trying to read anything false in his face. He looked genuinely confused, concerned, even, just tired. I lied. That night he fell asleep beside me like always, arm draped over my waist. I stared at the ceiling in the dark, knowing that on our shared computer, less than 20 feet away, my husband had already built a life that didn't include me. By morning, my fear had turned into something sharper. I made coffee, waited until he left for work, then went back to the office. If he was planning an exit, I needed to know how far it had gone. I opened the folder again and saw a file I'd missed. Timeline. Follow for more stories.